Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? Dr. Heavenly again, doing this after show. Hey, listen, I'm going to apologize. Last week, I couldn't do it. Listen, I was all over the world. You know my man come first. I got to take care of my man and my kids. So I wasn't able to do it last week, but now I'm in full effect here. But somebody just sent me a video, and I just got to look at it right quick and see what I got to say about it, and then I'm going to move on. Let me see what's going on. They done sent me a damn
hypothesis on why she don't like mom. I know why.
Don't say too much.
I know why, but I'm not gonna say.
Don't.
I'm gonna be real quiet.
She say why I like mom.
No, go ahead. You say something. You don't say it. Don't say it.
I think her dad. I know that her daddy was hitting on my mama. That's all I know.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I just heard them say, her family, Mariah's family, her and her sister, say that my daddy tried to hit on their mama. Now, first things first, now I'm in Miami here on this episode, I know, and I did talk about my father. So my first take on it was, my father hit on Miss Lucy? Now, mind you, this man been dead 30 years. Now, y'all gonna bring up some old shit, maybe Mariah my sister now. But you know what? This is getting ridiculous. Then I looked at it again, and I said, she said her daddy, maybe she means Dr. Damon, my husband. I call him daddy. Now, mind you, y'all got a lot of allegations out there, right? My husband hit on your mama. Hey, pull up a picture of her mama, please. Now, one thing I know for sure, it's what my husband likes. And I would guarantee you he likes a woman with her own teeth. I mean, you know what I mean? That's just what start right there. We ain't gonna talk about education. We ain't gonna talk about nothing. I think he want a woman with her own teeth. But you know what? I'm wrong to say that. And to think about it, if Miss Lucy take out them teeth, she probably could do some shit I can't do. But even if you're talking about my father, that's wrong because he been dead a long time. And I don't even know Miss Lucy, ain't been knowing her that long. Been knowing her but a few years. My daddy died 25 years ago. So if you're doing that, that's wrong. But if you're talking about my husband, wow, daddy, damn, daddy, is that what you want? I can't compete. That's all I'm going to say. All about that, I can't compete at all. So continue to watch. I'm going to watch episode 6 of season 6. And y'all gonna see what I got to say. So play the button. Press the button, baby. Okay, they building the house, okay.
You know yesterday that video I sent you?
All right, I know time is money, y'all. Skip past this. I mean, it's nice they get in the house and all, but they've been doing it the last 6 years. I just can't really. Eugene look good, though. Look like he lost a lot of weight. He really looks good. I will say that. I like those shades Toya got on. I mean, we could talk about a storyline, but I mean, getting look in the house, that's kind of boring, but I will say they do look good.
If this is what you want, you stay the course.
Listen, if a man loves a woman, I don't know, you know, a lot of stuff, every women a little bit different, but I think if you really want, it may take some time, but if you really love that woman, I think you can get her back if you do the right things. But now you gotta humble yourself, you got to eat crow, like Curtis probably did or had to do. To get her back, you can't just say it and say, I love her and I want her and not work for her. You have to work, and you have to work a while. When you mess up like that, it's going to take some time and it's going to take some money.
And if they're not, and you can't make somebody like you.
But I do want to see the basement.
We ain't studying that shit. She trying to see her basement. Listen.
But today, y'all know we're going to Little Havana. We got school, we got
Yes.
That's a lot of sugar, though. Damn, we can't have no sugar, no alcohol, no food, no protein, no dick. What can we get?
Ooh, did I say that?
Damn, ain't nothing to hold on to. Something about Simone driving.
Simone drive like an old lady. She can't drive.
With her
Simone, what is she blowing at? Do she not know this Miami? This ain't like Atlanta, boo. It's a little bit different.
But I thought it would be like shredded or something. You know what I mean? Like, you know, with marijuana. Well, I ain't never seen no marijuana, so I don't know what y'all talking about. Well, next question, please.
I don't know why they put me out there like that. But anyway, praise the Lord.
Sometimes it's best say nothing. Just hold your wife, hug her.
Oh, look, you know what? That's what I like to see. They actually made a conscious effort are making a conscious effort. Hell, we all know they're getting a divorce. Shit, that's in the blogs now. I'm just trying to not go past the story, but at least they made an effort.
I don't think that a marriage is going to be roses every day, all
It's
day.
not.
That's not I'm not living in some type of fantasy.
Listen, so my thought on this, and y'all know I'm a certified relationship coach. I don't know why people laugh when I say that I need to start helping more people. But my thing about this in marriage is everybody says marriage is hard. Marriage is so hard. It's challenging at times. Please don't get me wrong. There is no perfect marriage. I know I joke around about it. Everybody has their issues. But to me, it ain't so hard if you with the right person. I'm sorry. Don't agree with me. Say, curse me out. Do whatever you need to do. If you with the right person and you respect that person and that person respects you and you know I'm on your team and we have a disagreement and we communicate, it ain't that hard. And you slide past that part. I don't even see that part. Thank you. Contessa. I like that door girl. You know what? Contessa has a beautiful home. I didn't realize how nice her house was until like last week. They got a beautiful home in Buckhead. I got that same shirt, Contessa. I'm worried about the wrong thing. Wait a minute. This girl about to have surgery. Contessa has had abnormal mammograms since forever. And every time she does, she has to go through a series of tests, which has to be horrific, has to be the scariest thing ever because it runs in her family. I think Contessa's doing the right thing. You could say it's elective, but I think it's a needed surgery for mental, just keeping your mind right. You got beautiful kids and you don't want your kids to go through what she did, watching her mother die and how painful that was. And not only that, now knowing her father has cancer as well. Contessa, girl, I laugh and joke and I laugh a lot and I say things, but my heart is with you. I'm hoping her surgery goes well, which hell, I know it does because I ain't going all in thing, but she's still living hell. But I'm just glad that she had the courage and the wherewithal, the means to go ahead and have a double mastectomy, get it taken care of so she does not have to worry about it anymore. I think it's like a 99% chance she won't ever have breast cancer. I commend her. I think she's doing the right thing.
I'm starting to understand why Heavenly gets in so many conflicts. If you're not out socializing with other kids, your socialization skills.
Forget you, Jackie. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
We is on a spiritual journey with Dr. Heavenly, her journey, and your ass gonna fall asleep.
Why is she screaming?
Why do I laugh like that? My laugh sounds so silly when I listen to it. You know what? Going back to my house, I don't know why I had an issue going back, but my heart is beating fast even now. I don't remember anything horrible. You know what I mean? As a child, I just remember, I don't know. I just remember in a room without windows. I remember not being able to go a whole lot of places. I remember I was a nerd. I mean, I made great grades, but shit, I ain't have nothing else to do but study. I didn't have a bad childhood, not at all. I'm not gonna put that out there. I did not have a bad childhood. I just feel like I just knew there was more in the world that I wanted to see and do. And I felt like if I had stayed in Miami, I would have gotten stuck. That's how I feel. Had I stayed there, I would have been stuck.
Dr. Jackie just sent you a text. She said, good morning. My prayers are with you today during this journey. I pray for your safety, speedy recovery, and check on you later.
Will you text her back to thank you?
I ain't trying to be funny, but Contessa, I did text you too. They didn't show it, bitch, but I was there for you too. And I just feel like that's the kind of friendship we need as ladies. You know what I mean? Not tearing each other down, but actually building each other up. Everybody goes through things. I'm glad I have friends like Dr. Jackie. She's the salt of the earth. Simone. And now my new friend Contessa. I love her dearly. And I know she's going to come out okay. But I just respect the fact that she made a decision and she went through it. It was no excuses. And that's the thing I love about Contessa. If she says she's going to do something, she just does it.
Either reading a book or
making this shit sound real sad.
She didn't learn a lot of that conflict resolution on the smaller issues as a child.
Hello.
Everybody expert when it comes to Dr. Heavenly. Okay. I don't know why my heart is still beating fast. I remember this. I was there. It was just a really emotional time for me to go back in that house, you know? Like I'm telling you again, it wasn't a bad childhood. My mother is 86 right now. She was a great mother. Don't get me wrong. She did the best she knew how to do. All of these experiences made me the person I am today, a successful dentist. I'm able to love my husband and love my kids. I have no regrets. But I will tell you this. This is probably why I'm so hard on people, because I know what my childhood was like. So ain't no excuses. Like, to me, if you ain't got nothing, if you not getting ahead, it's because of you. It's your mindset.
No window. If you don't get sunlight, you're missing your melatonin.
Look at Jackie ass. Come on now. I got melatonin.
Is that the one memory you got when you got here?
That's the only memory I got when I got here. I don't know why I got blocked it out my mind until I came to that door. And she screamed at me and she said, "You don't have to come. You don't have to come if you don't want to come. You don't have to come." I wasn't saying that I wasn't going to come. I was saying I just didn't process that he was gone.
Listen, I know I don't cry. There ain't no punk. I don't do that. But I just did not realize how I suppress feelings. When somebody dies, I never deal with it. I just had a recent death in my family. I just don't deal with it. I rather joke. And I don't think I ever really processed my father's death. My father was always gainfully employed. He was a provider for the family. He did everything he thought a man should do. Honestly, I have no regrets. I have no regrets. The only regret I may have is that I didn't come home as much as I should have. I think that my doctor telling me to visit Miami was very helpful. And I don't need to go back. That's what I think. Not to that house.
We're on the homecoming court, always beautiful.
But only one won.
Because you're white.
I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God, I said that. They stopped that before I finished the sentence. What it was, I'll explain it in a minute. Y'all, I'm glad I'm doing this after show because that did not sound right and they need to stop that shit. Cutting stuff up, not letting me finish what I was saying.
Woo, we have come a long way, honey. Heavenly has put down the Magged Out 2020 and picked up the Crown Royale. Moving on.
Y'all wrong. I was so glad to see my childhood friends. They all look beautiful. I want to correct something. When I said because you were white, they cut off the part where, they thank you God for the after show that I get to explain it. It was one white young lady, a Caucasian young lady ran against two black women, girls. And they split the vote. That's what I meant by saying she was white, because our school, it was majority black, but it split the vote. Meaning that, people voted for her, and then everybody white voted for the white, So that's what I meant when I said she was white. I ain't racist or nothing, I'm just saying. Listen, I always say at the end of the after show, what have I learned? I've learned that people process things differently. My way of processing things was sweeping it under the rug. Another person might, talk about it. Quad may be sensitive and not say anything. So my whole thing is, if you don't deal with something one way, it comes out another way. So that's what I learned in Miami. And I'm on a journey. Everybody should be. I'm on a journey. And honestly, I'm going to fall off. I'm going to fall off the journey sometimes. And I would have to say to this is that's why we need Jesus. If we were perfect, I wouldn't need Jesus. Jesus came here because he knew we were not perfect people, and I'm not going biblical, and I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying I'm imperfect, and I will never be perfect, but I can do the best I can to be the best person I can and say when I'm wrong. And that's it. I'll see y'all next week. I'm going to try not to miss any more weeks. I apologize again. I had a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, this was a good show. It was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. And guys, you can find my book on Amazon, or you can go straight to my website, drheavenly.com. And my social media is always dr_heavenly on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check me out. Tell me your thoughts. I'll see y'all next week.